An icon of engineering, a ship's porthole. The boss inspects every part of it, just like his grandfather did. Henning Fehrmann took over the family business from his father earlier this year. The maritime windows built here in Hamburg are delivered to shipyards and shipping companies, which install them in luxury yachts and ocean liners. The market is far from saturated.
In India, they've started building big yachts or having them built. Construction is mainly in Europe because the highest quality is available only here. We'll see when the Chinese start seeing private yachts as status symbols.
There's no sign of a crisis here. The order books are full, which is why the company still has its own foundry. That's something only a few companies in the shipbuilding supply industry can still afford.
We still cast our own portholes, especially with hinges, and we cast specially designed pillars. When you cast, you can freely choose the shape, and there's no tension in the structure. Elegant forms seldom have corners. They're graceful and round.
Walking in his father's footsteps isn't always easy for the new boss. In fact, for a long time, it wasn't clear he would be taking over at all.
Sure, I grew up with it. My father was an entrepreneur 24/7. So was my uncle. They brought the company home with them from work, but it never bothered me. It was a big chance.
The workers still have to get used to him.
The new boss is younger, he brings a different style, you can talk to him about everything.
Is he stricter?
That too, definitely.
But he seems to show a different side of himself to the engineers. They're practically free to do as they want. They're permitted to build windows each costing up to 80,000 euros. Once a rich Arab wanted to park a helicopter on his ship. Fehrmann's engineers built a sliding door for it.
It was a gigantic factory-sized gate that opened up and was protected from spray water because helicopters are very sensitive to corrosion.
A little like James Bond.
A lot like James Bond.
Fehrmann has been building ships' windows since 1895. The first yachts built in the 50s included their products. The Onassis family were customers.
This was the first private Onassis yacht. Here in the owner's room, Onassis wanted sliding windows to get the breeze. So for this area, we developed and built sliding windows.
Henning Fehrmann even spends his free time around ships in the harbour. Hamburg isn't just his hometown. Here, in the heart of Germany's maritime industry, is where his company is based.
For us, that's the focus. The special ship construction that we do is done mostly in Europe. We're in the middle of a network here in northern Germany. It's hugely interesting and includes the world leaders in the field.
Last year's sales totaled 6 million euros. Fehrmann wants to equal that this year. This is where he likes to think up new, expensive projects for luxury yachts. As for himself, he has only a sailboat.